Hey guys, Fabricio Nobre here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Just did a nice bike ride here at the levee in Florida. Me and the Gators. Great way to just break my day. Just get a little break and get some sun. It was a little windy, but nonetheless, was really really awesome. And I was thinking about a concept I've been wanting to share. It's one of those things that are so simple. Really, really simple. But because it's simple, we tend to think it's BS, right? It's not going to do anything. It's not going to change my life. It's like that little ant moving that one piece of leaf. It's not going to do anything. All of a sudden, there's an ant palace built right there because it did it consistently every day with the help of the community, right? And they got it done within a couple of days. So we tend to underestimate the little things. And at the end of the day, right? The year goes by so fast, and because we underestimate those little things and we didn't do it, our life either didn't change, or sometimes it even changed for the worse, right? And this is one of those things. I would like to share this concept, and I want to share a quick story to try to illustrate. I was listening to someone the other day, and this person is basically, complaining about a good friend of his. And right, so he's sharing the story, and in his story he's the main character, right? In your story you're the main actor, you're the main character, right? In my story I'm the main actor, and the role he was playing was the victim role. Okay, and don't we all do that from time to time? I know I do it. So many times you're doing your story in your head, right? You're remembering something, and you're replaying that story, whether it was an argument you had with a relative, with a friend, or someone at work told you something. And the crazy thing is, if we are actually doing the victim role, we tend to exaggerate, right? Their part. They're the villain. They're the bad people. And they did something really bad to me. Okay? Or they didn't appreciate me, or they didn't do something they should have done to me, or whatever, right? So this one concept, which is a daily switch that you can do. It's daily, right? It's not a one-time thing. You need to do it every day. I know when I do it, I have a better day, better relationship, better relationship with my kids, communication with my kids, with my coworkers. But the days I forget to do it, and all of a sudden I am playing the victim role in my movie, okay? Or any other and not empowering role, let's call it that way, not to say negative role. My day's different. My day's heavy. My days is just not the same, right? And this one switch basically is the movie, the story that you're telling yourself. And it's easy to shift. It's easy to switch, right? Let's say I was walking by you and I kicked a box, right? The action, the fact is that I kicked the box. That's what I did. But maybe you say it in your story, right? As you're replaying it in your head, or you're telling someone else, you might say, Fabricio kicked the box and he almost hit a dog, right? Now all of a sudden, see, I kicked the box. Maybe I didn't even see the dog. I wasn't aiming for the dog. There was a dog there nearby. But now in your story, where you're the main actor, right? And you are like, Fabricio almost hit a dog. Right? Now all of a sudden, I'm the villain in your story. Now the person that is listening is now thinking, now he's putting the image. Now he's creating his story, right? And he's imagining me aiming for the dog and almost hitting a dog. And that Fabricio is horrible. See how powerful this story can be. Right? Now, it's a simple example, but don't we do this several times where we play a story, right? There was a fact. My friend said this to me, right? And all of a sudden, I'm replaying that story. And I'm like, man, but this is what he meant, right? Oh, he hurt my feeling because he meant this. He was actually calling me that. He was comparing me to that. Oh my God. And I'm playing that victim role. And every time you replay that story, it seems like we exaggerate. We make it worse. I'm like, damn, I didn't hear this the first time, but he did say that. And yes, in your story where you're the main character, the main actor, and you're playing the victim role, yeah, he said whatever you want him to say. But he didn't, right? Did he mean that? Was it that bad, or are we exaggerating? What if we changed the story? What if we learned to say, no, no, look, the fact is he said that, but, he didn't mean anything by it. He was making a comment. He was just using as an example. No big deal. What can I learn from it? Right? There is a lesson there for me. Okay, learn and move on. See, now I'm not playing the victim role. Now I'm like, I'm more empowered. I'm more responsible, thinking, okay, what can I learn from it? Right? And not exaggerate the story. Now, in the same context, the way we live our life is based on how we see it, what kind of story we see, or life, right? What kind of theme we see as part of our life story, right? If you say my life is a war, right? You're gonna see things blowing up all around you, all over, and things just going wrong, and people trying to kill you, and oh gosh, I gotta watch for the bomb. I don't want to step on a bomb, and it's just horrible, stressful just thinking about it. Right? Different than someone that says, you know what, life is an adventure, and I'm the main actor, and the role that I'm taking is I'm the explorer, right? I'm here to explore life and just, take it in as much as I can and experience as much as I could. And wow, what a different life, right? Just by switching the story that you're playing in your mind, how you're viewing. Some people say switching the glasses, right? If my sunglass is reddish, everything's reddish. If it's bluish, everything's bluish, right? So many times we need to remove that screen, those lenses that we have in our eyes, because that's affecting how you see the world. A lot of time we see two people see the same thing happening, but they go and express it differently. They see different things. It's not really that they see different things. They saw the same thing, right? But they're just playing a different story. They might emphasize the fact that there was a dog nearby and the guy almost hit the dog. The other one maybe didn't even care for the freaking dog. He's just thinking that, you kicked the box, that could have been a rock inside the box and you could have hurt yourself. Everybody's playing the story based on their filters, their lenses. And we have the power to every day decide what lenses we're gonna wear, right? What stories we gonna allow to play in our head. And are we gonna play the victim? Or are we gonna play the explorer? We gonna play the fun character? We gonna play the adventure character? I mean, right? The comedy and make fun of ourselves and laugh, or the miserable, poor victim of the movie. Like it's your movie, right? You write it the way you want, and you're the main actor, so you give yourself the role you want, and that's gotta be daily, because it's very easy to go for the role of being a victim and exaggerating everything and just making life sad and happy. So decide to play better stories in your head. Don't believe every story your head is playing when it's an out of play, right? You just stop it, rewind, and you play the story as you want it, as it's gonna empower you, right? Start saying, hey, life is a garden, instead of saying life is hell or life is a war. Life is beautiful, right? If you get a story, if you create a story that human beings are horrible because this one human being kills so many people, you're walking around doubting everyone and having a hard time trusting and having a good relationship with people, right? But if you think of people like Mother Teresa and Jesus and so many people that have done amazing things in this world and so much love, you're gonna walk around life with a different attitude, right? You're gonna attract a different kind of relationship. So that's my story for you today. That's what I wanted to share. I hope you switch, and trust me, I try every day, and some days I'm good at it and I can switch the story and the role I'm playing. Some days by the time I realize you know, I messed up my whole day. But you know what? Tomorrow there'll be another chapter, another movie. So just decide to play a better version of your movie, and pick the role that's gonna empower you and empower those around you. All right. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. I hope today you decide what kind of story your main character is gonna play in. All right. You take care. God bless.